All right, let's talk about what's broken today. Bronx station brawl turns into a street beatdown on camera. Smoke in the train tunnels right before the World Cup. Feds sniffing around trans kids' medical records. Tens of thousands of rent-stabilised apartments sitting empty. And a Knicks watch party that might need a bloody babysitter.
This is Vixie Steele. Welcome to Loud and Local in New York, New York.
First up, something I'm already pissed off about. Video shows an NYPD officer repeatedly punching a man after an alleged assault in the Bronx. Here's what we know. On Thursday at the 50th Precinct, a shirtless man, identified as 36-year-old Wilton Pena from Mott Haven, allegedly assaulted two female officers inside the station. He runs, cops chase, 2 blocks away they take him down. And then, on the ground, an officer is seen in video just laying into him with multiple punches while he's already subdued. The clip had already gone viral by morning. Of course it did. Pena faces charges: assault, menacing, disorderly conduct and harassment. Those are allegations, and he'll have his day in court. But listen, once someone's down and under control, the punching stops. That's not complicated. That's not controversial. That's use of force 101, your first week on the bloody job. I've had it with this fucking nonsense. We get the same script every time. Viral video, internal review, vague statements about policy, and then hope everyone forgets by Monday. To be fair, we weren't there for the full lead-up. Context matters. But the video shows what it shows. A guy on the ground getting worked over. And yeah, no, I don't care how many times you tell me it's a tough job. It is. But the rules are the rules. Body cams, training, accountability. If policy was broken, charge the officer like you charge any other person. Respect where it's due to those who do it right. And to the ones who don't, consequences. Simple as that. I don't make the rules, but I do enforce them. Right here with my mouth. Next up, something equally frustrating. Recent tunnel fires stoke fears about a World Cup transit meltdown. Last month, there were not one but 2 fires in the Amtrak tunnels that feed into Penn Station, and the delays were a mess. Now, with the World Cup kicking off in June, we're playing roulette with smoke and signal failures in the Northeast Corridor. Bloody hell. Amtrak says they're on it. Mitigation plans, infrastructure work, contingency buses if trains go sideways. Also, leadership churn doesn't help. The CEO stepped down in March. I mean, come on. We're a week out from one of the biggest events on the planet, and our plan is maybe buses. Unbelievable, but not surprising. Look, mate, if you've got tunnel fires last month, you hit the alarms, drill the crews, stock the spare parts, and get the damn ventilation and power systems squared away. No ribbon cuttings, no speeches. Fix the stuff that keeps people moving, or brace for chaos when the world shows up at Penn with scarves and tickets and zero patience. And now on to another disaster. Local and federal lawmakers are telling NYC hospitals, fight the DOJ push for trans kids' medical records. Subpoenas have been flying in recent months under the Trump administration's DOJ, targeting gender-affirming care at Mount Sinai, NYU Langone, and a bunch more around the country. Lawmakers call it what it looks like: unconstitutional targeting, privacy violation, intimidation dressed up as legal process. Mount Sinai says it will comply with subpoenas as required, but plans to protect patient-identifying info. NYU Langone, under threat of funding withdrawals, already halted its transgender youth health program earlier this year. I swear, can someone explain why this bullshit is allowed? Doctor-patient confidentiality isn't a vibe, it's a bedrock. If the government wants to rummage through private medical info for political theatre, you push back. Hard. Call me when people grow a spine. Because patient privacy shouldn't be up for debate. You want to protect kids? Start by protecting their medical records from becoming ammo in a culture war. Let's shift gears before I start throwing shit. Housing. About 57,000 rent-stabilised apartments sat empty in April 2025, roughly 6% of the rent-stabilised stock. Meanwhile, people are couch surfing, living 3 to a bedroom, or getting priced out to the end of the R train. The debate's the same tug of war. Landlords say the 2019 law that limits rent increases on vacant units means they can't recoup renovation costs, so units sit. Tenant groups say landlords are crying wolf to force deregulation and hike rents, exaggerating vacancies. Here's the distilled truth. Empty apartments don't house anyone. Get them back online. If it's truly a rehab cost issue, fund targeted fixes tied to timelines and rent caps. If it's strategic vacancy, fine them until their accountants scream. That's society for you. A housing crisis in a city with thousands of keys gathering dust. Oh, this again. Knicks fans, another Midtown watch party outside Madison Square Garden for Game 2 of the finals against the Spurs tonight. Invited by Assembly member Zoran Mamdani, with one big caveat: behave. Last go-round on Wednesday night saw 8 arrests. Streets jammed, the usual genius moves like blocking emergency vehicles. I mean, Jesus Christ. Look, celebrate, scream, lose your voice. But don't be the clown who parks on an ambulance lane because you want a selfie with a streetlight. The city's basically saying future watch parties depend on how tonight goes. So act like New Yorkers with some standards, not tourists on their first beer. Keep the intersections clear, don't climb anything that wobbles, and for the love of all things orange and blue, don't turn Midtown into a demolition derby. Hell yeah, now we're talking. Joy without stupidity. Show me it's possible. Quick recap before I blow a gasket. Bronx video. Accountability, not a free pass to brutality. Tunnels. Fix the damn infrastructure before the world shows up. DOJ subpoenas. Hands off private medical records. Empty apartments. Keys to doors, not to spreadsheets. Knicks party. Celebrate like champs, not jackasses. I shouldn't have to say this, but here we fucking are. And that's today's dose of reality from Loud and Local with Vixie Steele in New York, New York. Go do something useful and come back tomorrow.